Tarpon, the mighty Silver King. There are tarpon tournaments from Costa Rica to the Carolinas. But here in tiny Boca Grande during the spring and summer, you can find literally thousands of the beautiful game fish. Boca Grande Pass is the home of the world's richest tarpon tournament. Sponsored by the local Boca Grande Area Chamber of Commerce, the tournament is open to anyone seeking the thrill of doing battle with the beautiful silverfish and possibly winning prizes that could total over $100,000. The 1992 tournament was the 10th such tournament. Previously sponsored by the private Boca Grande Club, the Chamber began their sponsorship in 1991. The format remains basically the same, with the field limited to 60 boats and an entry fee of $3,500 per boat. Fishing is from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the Wednesday and Thursday following the 4th of July. Typically, big game fish are weighed from a hook and scale with no hope of surviving the procedure. The survival of the tarpon in Boca Grande is of great importance to the local economy and the most important objective facing the Chamber of Commerce and its tournament committee. With the purchase of the digital port-away scale for the 1992 tournament, survival of every fish weighed was virtually guaranteed. Because the scale does not require a fixed platform, it was mounted on a pontoon barge from an A-frame. In prior years, the trip to the scale took 45 minutes or longer, resulting in a high percentage of fish kills. The new scale and barge system was anchored at the edge of the fleet. Each weighed fish was maneuvered into a horizontal mesh sling, hoisted out of the water, weighed in less than a minute, lowered, and released. The 1992 tarpon tournament ended with a 100% survival rate. Such a tournament, with no loss of life, is certainly unusual. It is the hope of the Chamber that other tournaments will follow their lead in the conservation effort. The first day of fishing certainly provided the thrills and excitement one expects in such a tournament, where 4 of the 5 weighed fish were caught. Early Wednesday, the Boca Bug, captained by Bobby Sullivan, weighed the first tarpon in at 103.2 pounds. Shortly afterwards, Captain Rocky Russ of Little Spook weighed the second fish in at 136 pounds. Noon on Wednesday saw Captain Phil Woods on Slick 2 weighing in a hefty 148.8-pound tarpon, thereby edging into first place, but not for long. Just before 2 p.m., the end of the first fishing day, Captain Nat Italiano on Spook weighed in what was to remain the fish to beat, a 151.4-pound Silver King. Thursday's action saw many tarpon boated, but none weighed in. That 151-pound tarpon was holding. On the Slick 2 and Spook, tensions were mounting by the minute. And near the close of fishing at 2 p.m., it looked like the 2 fish would hold their respective second and first places. But suddenly, at 1:45 p.m., there were 5 boats with fish on. Any one of them could turn the tables. Any fish hooked before 2 p.m. could be weighed in. And in a sudden death move, Captain Babe Darna on the Seahawk decided to do just that. The tarpon was slowly towed to the weighing barge, escorted by judge boats, press boats, and the silently tense crews on the Italiano and Woods boats. The pressure was palpable in the air. You could almost see it. Then, sheer pandemonium erupted as it was clear on the scale that the first and second place had been held. Captain Darna's fish wasn't quite big enough. As the fleet headed home, congratulations for the winners flooded the radio airwaves. They say hindsight is 20/20. And the award ceremony Thursday night abounded with what-ifs. But all in all, everyone agreed that the 1992 World's Richest Tarpon Tournament provided a week of excitement, fun, and the place to be the same time next year.